Hold on tight, everyone. Let's go!
Hi everyone, welcome to Radio X. I'm your host Archanged UK. A mere Sonic fan. Nothing else, nothing more. Ooh, sob, sob, sob. Or not, as the case may be. I am here with my co-DJs. He is the fangirl scream-inducing Mr. Blake Draco Esquire.
Hello everyone.
And perched behind me on an ornamental log, which really does make a mess of the living room, it is Echo Hawk. Say hello, Echo.
Hello, everyone.
She's loud.
Well,
For now, before she disappears. It's a bit like a phantom in the night.
kind
Someone's been up all night again.
of. No, I wasn't.
Well,
I
no.
actually slept last night, and yet I still am just not. I'm tired, and that's fair. And sometimes I don't. But I've been good.
Here she is. There she goes.
No.
Okay.
Phantom walking ducks.
Is there inside your mind?
Hey,
What be the phantom of Radio Redux?
yes, I will be the fan.
Ooh, I have a tweet from somebody. that could be your shtick. Anyway,
Did you get tweeted? I got tweeted. Did you get tweeted? Let's put all these tweets.
yeah, and again, I had Sonic register as a result.
If I start donning a mask, then you know shit's.
Hello to everyone who's listening on Radio Sega, and hello to everyone who's listening on Sega Sonic Radio, thus taking us all by surprise because we kind of thought it was down from everything that had been said previously, but it turns out it's up. Well, if you are listening in on Sega Sonic Radio and hearing nothing, I can only assume that this is magically just. It's also DJ's doing its thing again. Go away. Also DJ. I can assume this is it's encoding somewhere and it's streaming out somewhere on Sega
Well,
Sonic
don't
Radio.
forget about the people in the future.
The people in the future.
So you're saying we're streaming to the future?
We are
Streaming to the future.
streaming to the future.
I've told you about messing about with quantum singularities
No, you
inside
told-
the house.
You told DC about that. You weren't.
I did
bugging
try
me.
to have a DC about that.
You didn't bother me about that,
Yeah.
mostly because it doesn't come up in polite conversation.
DC, I would assume that would need to be explained to you. I would have hoped would have more common sense.
This is
frankly.
this is me we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, we've not even talked about Sonic yet. Did you know it's Sonic's 20th anniversary this
No,
year?
I did not.
No, you
How about
didn't.
that?
Well,
I'm-
Sega should get somebody in then who knows what they're talking about. and do it.
Should we advertise a lot more?
Yeah, I don't know. They're busy doing other things. But yeah, we've got lots to talk about, including what we've been up to, which is yawning in Echo's case. The MGM lion over here, it really is. It's she fluffs her mane up as she. It's a pity we haven't got the video stream on because that would have been really good, especially for everyone because they could see you in your dressing gown, which would be interesting.
Well, my evening robe.
Your
Your
evening.
evening room.
What?
Things like wrestling. She comes in dressed in like a very fancy robe
And then
for when she does for when she does a radio show. Then she gets into her in-show gear, which happens to be a Star Wars related T-shirt.
yes.
Just
I'm in a Star Wars.
you're just radiating geekness,
I
chic geek.
I
Or is it geek chic?
I play video games. I don't
You play video games, yeah.
I-
Yeah, we're all kind of screwed in that
I'm
regard.
I'm trying to out nerd you, but it's hard to do sometimes. I mean, you've got the whole Star Trek on DVD thing going
Yeah,
for you, but I'm
and-
going the Star Wars route and the Warcraft and all that goofy stuff. So it's like
Look at me, the only thing I have is Dune. Look at that.
June. Oh,
and even
yeah.
that I might be stealing from you. I need to watch this some point.
Yeah, because your dad's a big Dune fan.
Oh, he's massive. Loves it.
He's massive.
Massive fun.
He's part of the Dune massive.
He is massive fun, yeah.
Is your dad Russian?
No, but sometimes.
No. So
That'd be so
have you
cool.
ever been a member of the KGB?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
I thought she was a KGB spy one episode.
She probably was.
In the past.
She just doesn't. She doesn't know.
Well, that's a pretty damn good spy. Then they did their job.
Continuity we're having.
This is how big, how undercover she was. She didn't even realise that
Yep.
she was.
Yep.
She's a sleeper. We're gonna get a phone call one day, and there's gonna be some Russian guy on that goes, "Is Rebecca von Karlovich there?" or something. And they're like, no, I mean Rebecca either. I don't know why they're French now, but it'll do. Pick an accent, stick with it. The hawk is in. Yeah, there's the goose flies at midnight, and then all of a sudden, she's gonna get up and then get up and just pull out from her armpit this pistol or something, and then start, I don't know, hunting down the Prime Minister of Sweden.
Won't just be hello, really. The
Yeah.
ends are in the hen house.
The ends are in the end house. Anyway, speak.
The hawk needs to assume the position. No, never mind.
What are you going to do?
Oh, you
Anyway,
found my-
yes, I found your mechanical bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, we've got that and some Sonic, and then there's been terrible things with Japan. Yes. Because about Sonic, and we can talk about the vast array of news that Sega have released for the Sonic games coming up.
The crow has.
There's a crow in the background. There was a crow in the
You could
background
not have heard-
laughing.
Yes.
Okay?
That's
There's
how
a crow in
bad
the
it
background
was.
laughing. That's how much information we have at the moment to go on. In that there may be a game this year, there may not. There may be 2, there may be 3, there may be 4, there may be 107 for all we know.
There may be nothing.
There may be nothing. I think Sega's going to troll. We were discussing this yesterday,
Yes.
actually, but we think Sega's actually going to troll everyone and just not release a game on the 20th
Yeah, that'll push
anniversary
their
year.
line in pockets.
That'd explain where I left, wouldn't it? Nothing to do. I'll just sit here.
Clearly.
Yeah, because when I was at Sega, I so had nothing to do. Every day was a breeze.
Well, who says they just do Sonic games?
They just did. Yeah, and now everyone's wondering whether the European community. But anyway, that's
Another story for
that's
another day.
another story altogether.
I
But
don't know.
hello for the first
I'm
time.
tired.
For the first time this
Just
year.
adopting accents
You
at
can just go
random.
to sleep now.
For the first time this year, we're time to give a rundown to everybody in the chat room. I think Vato actually corrects me, since it's Eggman's 20th. If it's his 20th anniversary, then well, he's looking very young. Very young for his years.
I'm older than him. That's pretty.
You're older than Dr. Eggman.
Yes, sir.
So perhaps
Wow.
so should we be doing Summer of Sonic for you then this year?
Summer of
It's
Echo.
Echo Hawks. Echo Hawks. You're not going to be
No,
there for
I'm
about.
not-
You can be there for about a minute or something,
Hey,
and then you got to go.
I'm only gonna make a brief appearance, if at all, to be honest, because I've got a flight that day.
Yeah, you're flying out
Yes, sir.
because your brother decided he was going to get married on the
The next freaking
King day.
Oh my god. So yeah, I won't be at Summer
Screw
Sonic.
your brother.
If at all.
Well, he's my brother as well. Yeah, screw you, bro.
Screw you, bro. Yeah, pretty much. But yes,
Sonic marks his Neutron's 20th too.
there's a couple of people who won't be making their appearances. but-
Silver Sonic suggests that Eggman should get knighted now. But yeah.
Where's my knighting? Dang it! I wasn't.
Yeah,
knighting.
but we're missing out on Sphere as well. Missing out on
Yes.
Ram because the Uruguayan veterinary examination department, as apparently there is such a thing, had decided to put a massive monkey wrench in there.
So it's the 2 Rex Bucks. Is that all?
The Rex of Bucks.
The Rex.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
The
Yeah.
Rex Bucks are on the town.
Oh yeah. It's the buffly madness of AUK
I'm
and
gonna
Blake
have to
Draco.
hire Adam to escort you everywhere and make sure
Yeah.
you don't cause too much trouble.
We'll have to have Adam as a distraction from us.
Yeah.
We'll have to be we'll launch a T-Birds, decoy missile whenever there's a
Yes.
bunch of girls that are blatantly not heading our way. And we'll just send that T-Bird off in their direction somewhere.
Yes.
Anyway, so hello to the following people. Old school style. And Radio Sega, we have Zago Yoda, Tricky, Sonic Mark, SJ, Silver Sonic, Shaddix Croft, Shadow Fox 04, Ghost Trick, Retrix, Risen SD, Project Phoenix, Midnight, Nuckstar, Itachi, Aniga Venato, D'Artagnan, Dark Gun, CTR, Cobra the Bears, Captain Cloud Chaser, Biafra, AUKs on SSR and RS, don't know what those mean, Spondy, Trigon, whilst over on the Sonic Stadium / Sega Sonic Radio chat, we have SDM, Xbox Pro, Wide, Voice, Earthart, Turbo. I always combined Turbo and Trigon there in some sort of terrifying entity. Tribo! Turgon! Which sounds like some sort of thing you put in your washing machine. Washing machines live longer with Turgon. Either that or they looks after the Power Rangers. Trekkie! Torgo91. New member of Rex Staff, T-Bird, Staff, Spin, Sonic Mark, Sonic AD, Silver Sonic, Shadow Croft again, Real Nakage, Ringtail Fox, Retrix, Mars Prower, Mezzes, Hogfather, Jabbersoft, Aniga Venato again, D'Artagnan, Dark Gun, Dandire, CTR Code Best, AUK again, underscore Spondy once more, MK, Biafra, and where would we be without Chanbot? We'd be devoid of a Chan who has a bot. What about Tuna Main? Is she not your staff too now? Well, yes.
She's not on the
But
list.
she's not there on the list. Otherwise, I would have said fart. Hogfather says if Sonic and Robotnik are now 20, does it mean they have to give back the national the NUS cards, National Union of Students? No, they're probably out protesting the cuts.
That's why there's all this ruckus going on.
Yeah, it's all Eggman's fault. He's busy blocking up Trafalgar Square with things. Nick Venato says, will Sega try us and celebrate 20 years of Sonic and Eggman with a game celebrating 10 years of Shadow and Rouge? The answer is yes. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog Championship Edition is coming soon.
DX.
On HD. In 3D, so you get Shadow's gun looming out of the screen at you, like he's going to kill you.
Just cut HD, 3D, 4D
remix. You'll be able to pay 400 gamer points or £4.99 and get the previous version's extra bits onto your downloadable game. It's great. Anyway, so. 9 minute stuff in staff at SOS, you numpty. I think she's more representing EC at SOS, in fairness. Although of course she is just full Rex staff, and with Rex power comes Rex responsibilities and toast. Yeah, which might get burnt. Yeah, we proved ourselves completely ineffectual at making cheese on toast last night. Much to the annoyance of us who were hungry, and much to the obliviousness of Echo, who was
like, is that toast? Is that cheese? I can smell cheese.
Yeah, I can smell. I can smell cheese. Yeah, can't smell the fact that there have been ovens on fire. But yeah, so we'll have a song break and get straight in with some more Sonic Free Riders. We had Free. The theme tune from Sonic Free Riders. Why on earth would I choose Free as the first song? That almost seems poignant in some way.
Seems like this coincidence.
Oh yeah, that's a mighty fine coincidence that you got there, sir. Mighty fine. Let me tip my hat to you. Why you seem to have stolen my hat? Well, that's mighty fine, sir. That's mighty fine. We have the theme of Metropolis Speedway from Sonic Free Riders. More Sonic Free Riders coming up, and we'll finish up this quick little break with some Sonic Adventure 2. I quite like some Sonic Adventure 2. Anything you would quite like? But one could say we could have Fly in the Freedom.
Well, you could.
But I don't think we will, because that two coincidences in one trip, that's preposterous. Let's have Won't Stop, Just Go from Groove. Actually, no, it's not Won't Stop, Just Go. Let's have Highway in the Sky for Final Rush.
Yes, do that one.
From Sonic Adventure 2.
Actually,
And myself and Blake will be back after this music. Catch you soon.
my friends. This is Yuji Naka here with a public service announcement to leave you begging for more. The Great Pimon is doing some maintenance right now on the Sexual Sega Sonic Radio, so be patient and you'll get your music soon. Or maybe not.
Yeah, well, I've been banging on about Night Flight since we've been off air, actually. This has been my one thing, is that I've just been pouncing on people on Radio Sega when they've been doing requests and just asking for Night Flight, Outrun 2. No real reason, apart from that I really like Night Flight. It deserves better acknowledgement than it does get. But yeah, so okay, we have a couple of people asking for Night Flight, so I'm going to talk over top of it instead. That's ruining it. But yes, we're back. Hello, hope you enjoyed that little music break. What you just heard there was something from the archive. Actually, it was from the very first Summer Sonic convention. That we had a stream then, worked then. I think didn't like us then. Well, it was very good. And there was like the maintenance message. We actually had that lined up to begin the show because we thought it was rather appropriate considering SSR was down, but we found that SSR wasn't down. So
Kind of rude.
it kind of. Hey, you found it. So what was with it anyway? But yeah, it has been a very long time since Radio Redux has been on there. A lot longer than any other break in Radio Redux history between seasons. Because now into March. And we ended end of December, so like 3 months. So bearing in mind it's almost April, Blake, what did you get for Christmas?
What did I get for Christmas?
Yeah.
Socks.
Socks.
And that's great.
Socks, and you were delighted, as I recall.
Yeah, it's
You were actually delighted. I even gave you some of my socks.
I know.
And his little face lit up. It was quite.
Hand me down. Yeah.
Blake is now officially my son, in that I have to sort of hand him down things. Here's a pair of my shoes now and socks. Work your way down. Don't think jeans will do. You can get both one of you in one of my legs. If you pardon the expression. But yeah, it's. There's a couple of t-shirts that might go your way soon. But yeah, so what else have you been up to since we were off air?
Budgeting for me.
Budgeting? Oh, is it your fault? Is it? Because the
I'm sorry that
cigarettes went up 50p the other day. T-Bird was livid. Livid.
I'm sorry for that.
It's your fault.
I actually run the country.
You run the country?
I'm behind David Cameron inside me.
You're the one pulling the strings.
Yes.
But you are the strings.
I am the strings.
You're like Taboo. Yeah. You're like Taboo from Brawl.
I am the puppeteer.
You're actually
puppeteer.
He's a master puppeteer.
Yeah.
You're not a Mexican puppeteer. That's all, no? Yeah, that's a song.
I will not get that anyway.
Tom Jones sings it. A Mexican puppeteer. El Puppeteero. Or something. El Puppeteero. It sounds very sick. El Puppeteero. Hello. I am El Puppeteero. I am here to pull your strings. A very sinister way. You like that, don't you?
Sick and twisted.
Sick. I'm not sick and twisted. But yeah. Speaking of running things, you're running something now, aren't you?
I'm part running something.
You're part running something, but you're still running.
Most people.
It was more of a jog. But it's
More of a jog running.
yeah, more jog. So jog / power walking, but yeah, power
It's the
walking.
corporate power walk. Yeah.
Because what are you running now?
I'm running something.
He's running Sonic Rex in sort of partnership
ground. Right.
into the ground. into the ground.
Into the sky or the ground. It doesn't matter. One way up, one way down. Wait, it does.
Wait, what? Who?
Wait, it does. Suddenly you just blanked out.
Oh no,
Right.
it's, all of a sudden I've got messaged. Which is peculiar.
Peculiar messages are peculiar.
Peculiar messages are peculiar when I'm on air! No. But yeah, no, they're running that as part with Vidra and myself. It was just you and Vidra.
I rehired you.
You rehired me.
As an
I took myself out of the equation because there was as Flynn with we
watched Tron.
We watched Tron Legacy, and that just resonated very well. And we now all know about the word Sega and the word resonate.
Well,
So
3D didn't resonate very well.
3D
with
does resonate with me, no, not Legacy, no. Yeah, there's. We're getting weird questions. Yeah, but I left Rex in order to help streamline things, and I found that it was a lot better streamlining if I just removed Sega entirely. So,
Sega from the equation.
so removing myself from Sonic Rex helps me work with Sega. Wait a minute, I can remove Sega from myself and make Sonic Rex run a lot easier. No, but it's great. We've got everyone working now. We've got basically the entire EC crew is now part of the Sonic Rex crew. And you'll be seeing some interchange between Emerald Coast and Sonic Rex moving forwards. Vija is the man to talk about regarding that. We also hired a couple of new people. Gyrox, who I don't know why I whacked the table then. Gyrox.
He's very angry American.
He's pissed most of the time, isn't he? I don't know. Well, he's only these issues for ages. Yeah. Blaming. Apparently, one of these things is like blaming the Green Bay Packers for everything. I don't know what team he supports, but
It's obviously not Green Bay, is it?
no, not Green Bay. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yeah, Gyrox is now in charge of. He heads up the depository stuff, and he's been having connection issues for a while, but he's back now. He was back earlier. He was bitching at Sega earlier, so that was fun. Where I found out the camera that I gave back to SOE turned out it was actually my camera. Because SOE gave it to me, for me, as opposed to for the team. So I'll have that back, please, Sega. That'd be very nice of you. But we've got that as Cassie, who's a friend of Echo's. She's not really that talkative or doing much.
Not much to really.
I think she's a bit shy of doing stuff, to be honest. Maybe Echo can have a word. Who else is there? The main part. Yeah, we've got the main is part of, along with Vija and Earthart, obviously. But who is that person? It's Tall Guy. Tall Guy. Andy is now our guy. So we've got Vija doing comic-y stuff and Archie and things like that. Andy, aka Tall Guy, aka the one who looks like Pat Sharp, if you don't know who that is. It's a. That's who we can have a red together at summer. So we can get Merlin and Martina down. We've got escorts, and then they'll see Andy, and he'll be like completely overawed. And they'll be like having some sort of crazy flashback and think that Jink's been spiked or something. But there's that. Andy is now going to do a sort of Sega rundown every sort of Wednesday and Saturday with any luck, or Saturday Sunday. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, Andy. If you're listening.
Saturday, Wednesday.
Wednesday, Saturday, because you got midway stuff,
and an end of week.
End of the week. Sega have a tendency to not do things on the Monday, but may do things on the Tuesday, and then possibly Thursday, or 4 o'clock on a Friday.
I know that. They haven't really got a schedule anymore.
They haven't really got a schedule. If only there was somebody there to poke them. And
exactly.
I don't know. I think they're in a hospital at the moment with the bullet hole in their foot. Oh dear. That's Champ. I think that's just noticed Chambot's back. Oh, Chambot left! Wow, Chambot actually left. Oh, what are you gonna do, eh?
Nothing.
Nothing whatever. Just line up some more music for.
Background.
Yeah, for
You
background.
can't trust what they do.
I can't trust Auto DJ at all. There we go. That's not going to last long, actually. It's only 5 minutes and about 12 tracks. So stupid. Oh well. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Oh, I don't know. All Stars Racing. Racing doesn't have an F in it, Kev. There we go. Like 43 tracks there.
Now you've broken it.
Now I've broken it, yeah. That's about right.
There you go.
Yeah, Sonic Rivals 2 instead. So, yeah, there was the change around, and then I left Sega
And
because
high back.
enough is enough, but it's time for a change, and then it's. I'm happy to move on. As there's stuff I went there to do, it's kind of been done. Bigger fish.
No, you want a smaller fish? Kind of like,
There's. It's like being a tuna when you're actually in a sardine can sized world. it's like the Sega had no plans for it, really, so that's good. But I agree with her, I didn't really want to be continuing with Sonic ever. Which that was their plan. That was their plan. PS do more. Oh no. It's not up to me. I don't care. It's great. I've had to step in about 3 or 4 times already now and go, "You're doing this wrong. Please fix this. This is broken." Like the other day, I just sort of went, "You don't get this off of me anymore. Can you not rely on it?" Anyway. But we had that, and then we had then you hired me back. I just thought I'd just step back in activity to activity. Really, it wasn't that big a jump, and it was that entire transition was noticed by no one. The entire thing was noticed by absolutely nobody. Nobody reported on it. Sad face. It's like, oh, the importance of me.
Then we got the forums up. Thanks to
Fast. Thanks to the wonderful Fast Feet who is listening in. I believe he is anyway. He was messaging me earlier, so he must be. There's in Free Online, the Sonic Rex forum came back and is now active and constantly Swisher and Redder.
Let me get a minute.
And Angstier. But if you're an artist or anything, it's actually, I think it's probably the best forum now, actually, out of everyone for creative anything. If you're doing anything creative with Sonic, show it off there. You'll get comments. And that's the most active part of the board. Is that nobody really cares about the game. Ironically. Yeah. It's great. I feel I'm kind of liberated actually. It's like, yay! But the problem is, I left. I went out the doors and of SOE that final time. Got my things, and there was unfortunately it was like as soon as I left the door, it was like 3 years of knowledge of everything going on with Sega. The next 3 years just magically left my head, and it's like I don't know what's going on anymore. So I have no clue at all.
Do you mean they actually use that device?
They've got this very evil device, and what happens is that they actually they strap you down in a chair in Mike Hayes' office, and it becomes like a scene from Clockwork Orange, and your eyes are like forced open and got eye drops put in, and then you're forced to watch YouTube poop videos for Sonic the Hedgehog just endlessly for about 5 hours, and it literally does. Your brain just collapses under the sheer stupidity to do with that and Sonic, and it's just like it just starts erasing your mind of Sonic stuff. It took me about 3 days to remember Green Hill Zone's name. I kept thinking it was like Purple Phase area or something like that. Purple Plains.
Purple haze.
Purple Hills.
Purple water.
So they turned it into a D12 version of of the Green Hills. That'd be awesome. I think they went down to about D10 now, though, aren't they? 'Cause how many are dead now? Oh, I don't know. Didn't know. But oops. Yeah, it's mysterious. Then we had the stuff in Japan, which obviously is absolutely terrible. Very pleased to find out that all our sort of mutual community friends over in Japan are luckily okay. Obviously we had all that stuff going on. There's checking out on anyone, so June's okay, and Sonic Team guys are okay, and Benton was going to go over there, but he's not till like later next month. There's a few things. There's a few things going on. Dark Knights Eon Forum has a game section. Yeah, it's not as active because people don't want to talk about the games. I'm sure about the creative stuff. Yeah. John, the Noisier fan, says, "Wonders if Chambot can talk. Chambot can't talk. Chambot has ascended to a higher level of consciousness and doesn't need to talk. Just communicates via thought processes." Really covers Purple Haze Zone Act 1 by Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. Good Purple Rain. Act 1 by Prince. Act 2 by the artist formerly known as Prince. And Act 3 by Scribble. But people will argue about whether or not Act 2 actually incorporated some Michael Jackson music or not. And that'll just go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
It'll be like some sort of like,
Some cycle. All cycles are broken. All cycles are broken. Aaron Webber has said so, therefore it is true. But yes, we had all that stuff, and Sega are doing great stuff with their representation in the Play for Japan. Play, the whole pray pun. Not quite sure it's suitable for that, but it's actually quite good. They've got a really cool logo actually that somebody did with like, the Dreamcast controller in line outline, but with the directional control turned red. It's actually kind of cool. But there's some awesome stuff going up on there, and some other tat that people have been paying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's great stuff going on. It's very, and they're having some fun, which is great. As I did say on the post, I don't think SOA quite get the whole thing with the Sonic 4 meme and being, it's just like you imagined it. That it wasn't a meme generated from humour. It was anger. Pure, unadulterated anger from the forums that turned that into a meme. But yeah, there's been some brilliant, sweet, brilliantly sweet stuff going up, including a Bayonetta costume, which rumour has it in the main is being instructed to bid on by a person who shall remain nameless in a hat for reasons unknown. reasons unknown. Yeah. Could be anyone. But there's that. But that's pretty cool. There's a Valkyria Chronicles T-shirt. Not T-shirt. There's a costume there. Toby says I think that's several people. Well, several people want the main to buy it. Why? Why? I'd worry. I think that was pointed out that Bentley Jones recent press shot. Yeah, I don't know what that's what he's doing. It's what Japan wants, I think. I don't know. No, I gave him a ring the other day, as you saw. But yeah, those photos are like crazy. I successfully stopped Echo seeing them. Yeah. I think she'd have it. I'll tell you what, put it this way, there's... Do you know the photos that came with
are we talking George Takei levels of oh my here?
Oh my. Oh my.
Are we?
Have you not seen them?
I've not seen them and I don't want to see them, quite frankly.
I think you should see them for the sheer...
Yeah.
For the sheer ness of them.
Oh my.
That's a great way. So it is just oh my, is just ridiculous. He's in a boiler room or something. What's going on? I think he's in there to have a fight with Mick Foley or something. Yeah. But he also released the anime version. But yeah, they're all just incredibly Animated now translation 2 as well, sort of merging into one of but yeah, there's that. But then, as part of the eBay stuff, going back to the SOA things, there's also there's also the clock.
50%.
You know, you may remember this clock that's been going. It was at the SOA Community Day, which had the Sonic 4 feedback, which was only a small part of it, but then people got upset because it was so small a feedback session. But the fact that wasn't what people were actually going there for, but then everyone turned up just for this thing that was actually quite small. They gave away a load of stuff because SOA have always got they've got licensing there around the corner, so it was like, oh, just give us stuff. And which is why I never had anything like that for SOE Free Stuff Friday. It was because it was just like nothing. What have I got? I have 51. Oops, if you want some of that. Only Sonic things. But there was that. So the clock, it was given away, and then it was sort of put on eBay because it wasn't wanted, and it was bought by Skylar from Retro, of this other Retro person, who then wrote something on it and sent it back to Sega for Christmas. It's now up on eBay for this second time, this clock, which now had more stuff written on it. And Ken Below, we talked about this again the other day. Apparently Ken Below is now so famous that he only has to write his own name. It's signed by Ken Below, but you just get Ken. Now, I'm sorry, the only person I know called Ken who is able to get away with writing only the first name as opposed to a surname, like Brazilian football style, is completely fake, plastic, and has no genitalia, and goes out with Barbie. Now, I don't think Ken goes out with Barbie, although he might do.
No.
Oh, dude, we don't know. That's just rumour. Or is it an announcement of an announcement? But yeah, this is going up on eBay again, and it's generating an awful lot of money for this. What is essentially a broken, defaced clock. So you've got to admire it, and the fact is, it will go up on eBay again. Although I have said, if anyone wins it and it goes to some, and they're going to some with Sonic, please bring it with you. We'll put it in a display case so everyone can see it. This majestic clock, which has now become this icon of the community. It's not just any old clock; it's an icon of the community. Oh dear! I thought it was Jim Sterling when I first saw the picture on the clock. No, it's Ken. It is pronounced below, by the way. It's not Barlow. It's below. But we had that. What was the other thing that was signed? Something else signed.
Classic Collection, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sonic Classic Collection, which I don't think he worked on. So I'm not quite sure what that. I don't know if that actually. Classic Collection, which is again like $100 and something last time I checked. So I think it was. Actually, somebody. Let me just check this. What that's going for. Whoops. Okay.
How easy is that?
I'll just go to Sonic Rex and look up Classic Collection. I get what this is. Kind of interesting, anyway. 150. Right, it's still on air. It's got 2 days left to bid on this Classic Collection, which is signed by Ken, which has got the American cover, which with the Green Hill Zone blown up to the point of ridiculousness and looks ugly.
Would you say it was like copy and pasted on?
I think there was a reason why. They just got a sprite thing and just went, and then slap the logo on it. Well, yeah, that's what they use. They use that and elements and things like but high end stuff. Obviously, I don't know what SOA uses, but I know what SOE uses. But I think there's a reason why the SOE guys didn't use that.
They could do a better job.
Well, they had the blue checker, which actually looked quite classy. It gave it quite a nice look. You actually put it in line with everything as well. Sega does have this tendency to go, but we need to do something with Sonic, and their first thing is like everything has to be Green Hill Zone. No, it doesn't. We've had 20 years. Sonic isn't just Green Hill Zone. I actually wrote that down as like a rule that people need to follow. It's like Sonic is not just Green Hill Zone. I don't know. It'll all go weird now. But it's signed by Ken Below. This thing, $102.50. You've still got 2 days and an hour to bid on it. But that's for a DS game with the front covers signed by somebody that probably don't know, and who I don't think wrote on it. I don't think he worked on it. Where's Retro? So like Retro normally have like the cast, the thing. Classic Collection. Sonic Retro always good for this sort of thing, by the way, kids. But does it have the credits? No. I take back everything good I said about Sonic Retro. No. Credit screen. I honestly don't think he worked on it. But that's irrelevant, I guess. It's one of the good nature of it. I'm quite. We were joking about this the other day. It was like if they put up anything else signed by Ken Below, honest to goodness, I've got a spare one of the tins, the Sonic Classic Collection tins that you got in Spain and Australia. If they do one more thing signed by Ken, I swear to God I will do this. I will sign the front with "Shut Up, Ken."
I will sign the front, I think.
And I will actually sign it. But I'll just put AA or AAU. I'll leave out the rest of it. But and we'll do that for as well. But it's just if they do it right, then it's like you get this. Doing wonders. What I want to do is actually put up the Mario and Sonic snowboard because there's one at SOE still. I'd really, if I was there, I'd actually really done this. So I suggested the other day. That'd be great, and if I could raise a ton of money, absolute ton of money, and I'd love to do that. What you gonna do, huh? So, we got that, and then there's Summer of Sonic. I mean, that's Summer of Sonic. I mean, it's Summer of Sonic from a distance. Everything I didn't want to do with Summer of Sonic, it turns out I'm going to do with Summer of Sonic this year, with the added benefit of I'm managing Sega from a distance. But yeah, it's Summer of Sonic. Grooving down. If you're on Twitter, check out hashtag SOS2011 or hashtag Pigeon Panic Zone. No spaces. We've got updates going down. I put up a widget on Sonic Rex which charts everything, but it also charts actually just a Summer of Sonic as a phrase, and also SOS 2011 or SOS and SOS 11. I think I might put something else in there as well, just for good measure. But yeah, we've got some more info hopefully coming your way soon. Hopefully, might even have the location locked down soon. But yeah, expect lots of news regarding that over the following days and weeks. But June 25th, kids, Central London, at a place you know not where yet, but I do. Sort of. I went there with. I was there with Dreadnoughts the other day. We were kicking it on St Patrick's Day at the place where we hoped it would be held, and yeah, I'll go through and redo the plan again next week because he's doing Sega. And they've lost it in the back of the sofa or something. Well, they've completely forgotten that they agreed to it, and I don't know they want it to be done again. Oh, joys. But yeah, we are gonna get some musics now. Of course, it's in a location not my house. No, it's not. Not at all. Right, we're gonna give you a bit of a music break, and we're gonna leave you with what's playing now. Actually. Not bad. It's was featured in All Stars Racing, but this is a new day, Sonic Rush. Be back after that with some Q&A UK. Get your PM questions in. Me and Blake will be answering them after this. also we had the new day from Sonic Rush, and we also had Blue on the Run, Captain Behemoth. That was from Sonic and the Secret Rings. Sonic and the Secret Rings. So yeah, we'll be revealing Sonic stuff soon. Good luck following wind. People getting their arse in gear, all those things. But yeah, expect a few announcements very soon for the sheer sake of necessity, I guess. Announcements that I would probably have made already, were it not for the fact that I've got no access to the Summon Sonic website at the moment. So we would expect, and Sonic Stadium is down. It's been down for a couple of hours a day, a week and a bit, while maintenance is done. I'm hoping to be back up soon, looking pristine and lovely and shiny. But go to Sonic Rex instead. Hey, I don't have to look after anyone else's big site now. Go on mine instead. It's cool. It's very nice. Very nice. Actually, we've got loads of stuff coming on Rex soon. I'll shake you to the core. Or not.
Depending on the case.
What you gonna do? So yeah, questions and answers, and questions and Q&A gay. This is where, if you've forgotten, because it's been a while since we did stuff like this, you ask us questions, we give you answers, hence it's a Q&A. Questions not necessarily need to be answered. Questions may or may not be answered with a lie as well. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good. If you're listening in the chat, you can send in questions to that. If you're listening not in the chat, but you're on Twitter, if you send a message to @SonicRex, we will get that and answer your question. It's just for myself and Blake Draco today. Okay. As everyone goes crazy and then doesn't up. Twitter goes weird. But yeah, we've got a few questions through already. Hulk says, I hope TSS will be back up soon and can't get any more chili dogs. Yeah, it's... I just hope they'll be up soon. I know B-Man's very busy, and obviously Party Viking is incredibly busy. About the Sonic Sodium. Yeah, that's what happened. It's actually the Sonic Stadium is actually the Sonic Sodium, and somebody accidentally dropped it in some water. It fizzed for a while and then exploded. That's what happened, and it blew the roof off of Dreadnox's house, which surprised the hell out of Rory because he was in the attic at the time, and then it all went really weird. And Now Rory's singing soprano and everything's gone. And
everything's got a bit crazy.
Dreadnox he's actually got a small bar that he wears as a suit, and he actually sort of he walks around like a turtle or a tortoise, and then when it comes to a night time, he just puts his arms and legs in, and he's in his little bar. That's what actually happens. That's why Sonic Stadium's down, is that somebody dropped in some water and it exploded.
Always the way, isn't it?
It's always the way. That's what happened to Retro. Is that what actually happened was that when they lost all their data a while back, their server was actually made out of strips of magnesium and a bit of cigarette. Ignited it, and there was this brilliant flash, and it was all gone.
Careful, you got
Oh no, it's like,
Caution there.
you know, TSSZ was hacked. That was mainly due to the fact that their security was made out of jelly babies and licorice. In fact, Sega stole the idea and made that level from colours. No, what was going on with that? We never did find out who was responsible. Who was responsible?
Bertie Bassett.
Bertie Bassett. He was jealous of its artistic nature. Anyway, Tall Guy says, regards to Rex Factor. Oh yeah, Rex Factor. I haven't even mentioned that. That'll be back soon. You have judges in DigiValentine, and T-Bird, and Vija. They're going to impart their wisdom and juxtaposition on you. Imposing juxtaposition on somebody is very painful. But yeah, I didn't say that Vija is the third judge. He is. Vija is the third judge, and he's going to be very judgmental. Is he still there? Was he listening in with Earthart, or they both have disappeared?
Yeah, both disappeared.
Both disappeared. That's rude.
We get a text line going. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. Earthart's going to message me shortly and go, "We're listening, boobs." One of the two. Fuck both. Terms is good, but less work for me. Yeah, next year, we'll get you back next year, John. Or it's next year, this year, I don't know. But one of those things, yes. Most definitely. Talking in relation to Rex Factor, because there was quite a shortage of numbers for All-Stars this year, embarrassingly so. So, even if I come third, second, or first in the All-Stars, does that mean I still got to do a forfeit? And now I'm kind of worried the answer is going to be what the answer is going to be now. No, there's not going to be a forfeit. Point. If there's only 3 All-Stars, I'll just put everyone in together this year. Say sod it, put everyone in together this year, which will help in a way. Won't help everyone because somebody's going to win.
I think you just have to pick the next one down.
Yeah,
sure.
it's basically that we know this person is going to win, but who is?
Who's going to do that? That's funny stuff.
I think this is what next. The main is the 4th judge. No, the main is not the 4th judge. There is no 4th judge this year either. Well, there's no All Stars thing. There's no point in having a 4th judge, is there? So I've no issue with grabbing people. It's we can grab people as easy, but doesn't need to be one this year. I don't think. Mike Pollock for the 4th judge. It says spin. No. So no forfeit, you're fine. How far says, can I be the 4th judge? I just told you there isn't a 4th judge. Ken Below for the 4th judge. No, he'll only sign his name on it. I'll wake up one day and find half the names scrawled over the front of the website on eBay.
But you'll have half the score as well.
I'll have half the score. Ken Below ruling is that if you get the words Ken into your song. Look at that. Hogfather's cat merch kitty should be the 4th judge. I got this that way part way through something with Johnny. You can tend to shut it. Do it. No. Enough below. Enough baloney. There's no. Nick Vant asks, do we want the first question or not?
That's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Oh, is it from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? Is it? Okay, in which case I will answer it. I was worried actually about the answer. Nick Vant asks, Blake, has Ram ever made you listen to leather pants?
Tried but failed.
Has she ever made you wear leather pants? You're thinking. The fact that he's honest to goodness looking at it and wondering, has she ever made you wear them?
Can't remember. Probably not either.
Hogfather says I think the forfeit should be the loser has to brush their teeth with 15-year-old Sonic toothpaste. It was Sonic toothpaste? Probably Sonic everything over the years. Amazing that losers play Sonic 06 a few times in a row. There's nothing necessarily wrong with playing Sonic 06, of course.
Just take forever.
Just take forever. Or make you sing Will to Fight Remote. AK, how much are you wanting Saints Row the Third to come out now rather than later this year? A
I'm
lot.
wanting it a lot.
Lots.
as well.
We both do. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Like lots squared.
Huge.
Lots squared, then cubed. Then to the power of X.
Power N.
X. The X is called an N.
Is it now?
It's an integer of undetermined value, but pretty freaking big. And it's got flames on the side of it. That's
Pimped
and
out.
then go faster stripe on the side of it, but it's still a value. I think that's asked the IRC. Do you think that Sega should, as their way of celebrating 10 years of Shadow and Rouge, do a remix of Live and Learn? I don't think Sega singing it would be very interesting. Get somebody cool singing it. I'd love to hear a remix of Live and Learn, actually. I don't think there has been, has
No,
there?
there hasn't.
No one's remixed Live and Learn. Well, no one's redone Live and Learn. We had the Bentley Jones Crush 40 crossover, which is the LB versus JS. Open Your Heart, but no one's done Live and Learn, which, considering how iconic it is and how everyone loves it,
It's kind of weird.
D'Artagnan's saying Right Said Fred to do a remix of Live and Learn. I'm not sure how my brain would take that. If it would be annoyed or not.
We should have got
Oh dear. No. Before you start getting ideas, people know. And I don't. So I like them to do a version of Live and Learn, but more for 10th anniversary of Sonic Adventure 2 as opposed to Shadow and Rouge. Hogfather says, if I had a girlfriend, I would bid every penny I own on the Bayonetta costume for reasons of a sexual nature.
It's not really a question, that's more of a...
I'm not sure that, bidding your money to get sexual frills is a particularly wise thing to do. eBay's not that, exciting. If you're getting your jollies from bidding on things, that's not cool at all. Iris has just joined the chat. Hello, Iris. And he also says, you know who else Tall Guy looks like? Take a look at the cover for Streets of Rage 2 and have a look at Axel. This should be good. Potentially this should be awesome. Oh my god! Wow. I'm just gonna remind everyone of that. But yeah, that's surprisingly that's him after the heroin. After coming off the heroin, I think, very drawn in the face. But even so, it's slightly there. It was ruined by the boy in it at all. And you've got the big guy looking. I don't know. He's saying roll with his legs versus his torso. Actually, if you look at the guy on the left, top left, so very wrong there. Tall guy says crap. Yes, so Tall Guy looks like Axel from Streets of Rage 2, which means he has to cosplay at Summer of Sonic as Axel from Streets of Rage 2, of course. Very specifically Streets of Rage 2 style as opposed to Streets of Rage 1. His pat shop was actually in Streets of Rage 2. In disguise as a lamppost. But yeah, poor Andy. poor Andy. Taliku says, "Okay, what happened to that caused Eon to go down?" Well, we moved. We moved and we moved host.
Yeah, and that's really all.
That's it. That's the reason. It didn't go down. Everything was saved. Have you heard that Notre Dame making an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3D? Is Kingdom Hearts related, so I don't care. But I'm sure it's fine. I'll echo how things are going with Vija 2, which is the fox, as I recall. I haven't seen Vija the fox in a while. I've seen a young fox, but we haven't seen Vija the fox, which is the Sonic Rex mascot, in a while. Might have been that one we saw at McDonald's. But we couldn't see the tail, so we couldn't see whether or not it was Vija the fox or not. I'm not going to ask the other one because that's obvious. TA Black's got 10 questions, so we'll leave those for a bit. To any or perhaps all of you, what is something you are looking forward to this year, or any subject matter? Summer of Sonic? Getting a new job? I'm looking forward also to actually, I'm quite looking forward to being able to start on some of these wonderful plans I have for Rex things in the future. And I think you are as well, actually. We just need a fucking camera. And then we can make wonderful things.
Wonderful things.
We can make wonderful music, Jay. If only we had a camera. Wonderful music. I need ammo. Zombies reference going to be not quite sure what's going on. COD zombies. But yeah. Rectrick says, do we know when we're hearing the Rex Factory interviews? Sooner rather than later, if we get this show out the way first before we start worrying about Rex Factory again. The other thing is that I'm going to be on some other news is that I'm going to be on a show coming up on Radio Sega as a panelist. Not for a fast feet hasn't said anything, but yes. Yeah, next week, the week after, Rex Factor news and listening as well. But for now, no. More questions. We had some more questions somewhere. I've lost the thing. Hoglarver says, and Sunmark says, if you say Mike Hayes' name backwards, will he burst with light and return to the 45th dimension? 42nd, actually. And is the turkey has to be in an earshot.
These are the rules.
Yeah, it's if you say Hayes backwards, you get Saya. So it's actually quite. He actually turns into a pot plant. It's interesting. 42nd dimension is full of pot plants. Everyone's a yucca plant. It's great. The yucca plants are spider plants.
Not a Christmas cactus.
Not a Christmas cactus. You need a Christmas cactus. I need to wash that. I don't wash it. I need to wash its roots with water. Later. I water it. Hongkong says, I never said that. No, Sonic Mark asked that question. We said it was Sonic Mark. Probably be a repeat of last year to answer only Cabanato's question as to whether the judging has been done. Because we've been concentrating on other things, in all honesty. JG says, have you got any of those art books / t-shirts left from the second / first SOS? Art books, I have no idea where they are. I don't think I've even got one of those now. In all honesty. T-shirts, no. SOS 08 t-shirts, no. We had some more questions. They're on the
Nope.
Twitter, so that's fine. Tia Black has questions. Why don't you read these ones out?
In Series 6, did you ever think the show would be over on this long? I think that's more towards you than anything.
No. Season 6. I dread to think what episode number this is. Someone will be able to tell me
Through the power of...
through the power of Grayskull. I'll be able to tell you. But I'm not overly sure what this is. I'm just trying to figure out what number this really legitimately is. And should be able to tell you because that's the 111th show. 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 125. 126, 127, 128, 129.
Didn't we do the little one as well?
There was a little extra one, which would have made the 130. There's a scrapbook show to come, but it's not come yet. So this would be the 131st show. Yeah, this is the 131st show. But technically this would be like 6 or something. But what you gonna do? There's nothing. It's the 131st show. This is so 131, nearly 131 shows later, and it's just wow, really. Isn't it? There's stuff coming away. I mean, Red Reactor is going to diversify a bit more.
Well, no, it's constantly evolved over the
It
years.
has evolved. There's a lot of stuff going on, but from obviously at the time when we were the first podcast, the natural podcast on iTunes, and the first to do that. We weren't the first to vidcast it, and we both got there first. But we were going to do that last year and then didn't. But yeah, it's changed, it's evolved. Things have come, things have gone. Things have stayed. The format's changed a lot. Some items have gone. I mean, we've lost the
Sonic separation.
the degrees of sonic separation went ages ago. Absolute ages ago. That disappeared. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. I mean, Sonic Rex itself is looking freaking awesome right now. Although, there it is. I was missing the header. I was like, But that's changed so much over the years. 7 years or 8 years this year of Sonic Rex.
Look at the calendar.
What was the yeah, 7 years this year. Sonic Rex is crazy in of itself. 6 years of Radio Redux, and we could do the show throughout the year as well. It's not like we do a short burst and then disappear forever because the computer's blown up. Things in that regard. Yeah, I've only Turbo Drive Live, I think, really is comparable in its longevity, and I think Radio Redux is a distant second to that. Even Turbo deserves more props. I've said this last time. Turbo deserves more props for what he does with that. Anyway, that's the answer. That's the answer to that question. Where's the other question?
Yeah,
What have we got? What type of cake do you think is the best?
Chocolate.
Chocolate with more chocolate in it, and no cream because you don't like cream. Allergic to cream. rather unfortunate.
Question 3. How are the SW Council of Evil?
How are they?
How are they?
I don't know, they don't exactly write to it.
They're evil.
Most
they're
of them are
not
fictional characters. You haven't got this. Yeah, it's not like yeah.
Question 4. EC Airways or Earthart Boombox?
I like EC Airways and Earthart Boombox for very different reasons. However, I'm going to say EC Airways for the sole fact that we normally have Vija and Earthart now at the same time, and the pair works better as a pairing. And then in case you get in the main as well, which is obviously awesome. I do like Earthart's Boombox for its sheer, because it's different and it talks on the technical stuff, which no one else does, and I like it for that. Both ECOS and Earthart's Boombox, of course, are being able to regularly look for programming, so those shows will be appearing on RR Play, which is the streaming player, which you can click on top left on Select Rex, one of the little logos. So there's that. However, there's so you've got both of those going. Earthart's Boombox isn't added yet. ECOS is starting to be added. Which game of 2011 do you think is the best so far? I played that much of this year's games, have we? I guess it's the one with the Split Show drinking game that was way back on version 1. Didn't I come up with that?
Yeah, I think you did. It was on the site. Not anymore.
Any more, sadly. Yeah, I need to remember what that was, but it was something like every time Dreadnought says bell ends, have a shot. Every time if you get hello Rorus, have 2 shots. If they don't turn up at all, have an entire bottle of tequila or something. Something along those regards. Now, one question is, what do you think of the ponies? I have no opinion. I think it's something on SMB. You know, that forum.
What for?
SMB. That place.
That place.
That place. Douglas, did you include episode 0? Which is the prelude to WTF? No, I didn't include episode 0. I also didn't include episode 1.5, which existed as well at one point. So technically no, so this will be the 132nd show. So there we go. Crazy amount of trades. But I don't count episode 0. I just don't, as a rule. Oh, the My Little Ponies thing. I don't care either about the My Little Ponies thing. Used to be on the old SW Vault, but you can't really get back there anymore. Was it in the Vault?
I think so. Working.
I probably still got it if it's in the Vault.
Probably somewhere on the computer. Yeah, actually.
Yes, hang on. Pause. This could be something dodgy. It's not really doing anything, is it? Documents. Oh, I don't know. It's it must be there somewhere. Certain it is. Hello, Sonic Arrow drinks. There we go. I'll have to bring this back at some point. Much like everything else, I need to bring this back. That we can have Emerald Coast Bingo as well. AC Airwaves Bingo. Actually, it might be more appropriate to Radio Relax Bingo, to be honest. Like, there has been a long silence. A period. AUK says, Echo Hawk disappears. Echo Hawk is there, but is quiet. Blake Draco is quiet, but you just hear him laugh and giggle every so often.
Oh, you know me.
Ram the Dragon is mentioned. Inigo Fanato has a silly question. Inigo Fanato then makes a question using the word pairing in a really dodgy way.
And now your Dreamweaver's crashed.
Everything's crashing on this now. Everything's taking a really long time to load up.
I don't understand what that is now. That's a bit dodgy if you ask me.
I really do with that, can't I? I'm just being lame and just load up. But hey. Yes, oh, Dreamweaver. You're stupid. I don't like you anymore. Who earns? Where's Dreamweaver? No, find out what it was now. I might give it another go. It's been so long since it's been loaded up, probably. Anyway, there are some more final questions.
That has disappeared.
Disappeared again. Right. Which game which were the best games for 2011?
I don't really know, honestly. I've not really played that many, so I can't
Not
really
of this
comment.
year. Neither can I, really. It's been nothing I've been incredibly interested by. Which game are you looking forward to this year? Assuming there is a 20th anniversary one, Sonic's 20th anniversary game. I think we're at that point now where they messed this up. Oh, I sincerely hope that they don't mess it up. I sincerely hope that it exists, because at the moment it's really just hearsay. This is no good for anyone. Alright, here we go. It's finally loaded up. It's just been really slow. So this is a Sonic Arrow drinking game, if you've forgotten what it was. Warning, the following should not be undertaken by anyone under the legal age to consume alcohol, though it can be supplemented with your favourite soft drink. Conversely, it should not be taken on by anyone who is able to consume alcohol legally, and SW takes no responsibility for your actions, okay? These are the rules. 1. In all instances, if they are deliberately being made to facilitate increased drinking, all drinking is suspended until they go back to normal. The other rule is don't die, which is a pretty good rule. Pretty good rule. This is a pretty sweet rule, actually. Yeah. You can take one shot every time Aurora says. You need drinks aplenty. You need a proper drinks cabinet style here. So yes, so one shot every time Aurora says hello, Auroris. Take an extra cola-based mixer for any instance where Rory does not respond with Hello Rorus when prompted. One shot for every time Dreadnoughts makes the foghorn noise. And 2 shots for every time Rory makes the foghorn sound on his own, not following Dreadnoughts. Take a sip of beer every time Rory Black, Rory Raccoon mix-up is mentioned. Likewise, a sip of beer for every mention of T-Bird's hat, and a sip of beer for every mention of AUK's beard. Finish the entire bottle if Rory says the words "you're fuzzy" during the reference. Somewhat out of date now, I guess. Take 1 non-alcoholic beverage for every mention of Violet's breasts, and an entire beer for every mention of Sonic Jam on the Gamecom. 1 sip of beer for every instance bemoaning Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. A shot for every mention of Richard Jakes and the word "sexual" in the same sentence. 2 shots of milk for every mention of Argos. 1 shot for every instance of Dreadnoughts calling Rory a bellend. 1 shot for Rory responding with "you're the bellend." Colour-based mixer for any reference to Runwell Mental Hospital. 1 shot for every instance of Dreadnoughts telling Rory to get out. A shot of milk if he responds with "you get out." An extra shot if he complies. And 2 extra shots. And 2 extra shots if Rory then cries out "you're a knob." Once every time Dreadnoughts says "congratulations." And some beer for every mention of Rory by Rory of William Shatner. And then beer if Dreadnoughts mentions his Sonic ring. A gin and tonic if Dreadnoughts bemoans the fact that he's so lonely. Have a tall glass of lemonade if Rory isn't even on the show. Eat an ice cube if Dreadnoughts isn't on the show. Have 4 beers if the show is cancelled. 1 shot for every noting of a mass yiffing instance in the chat room, noting a chat room thing that happened in the past. Have a Newcastle Brown Ale if T-Bird has to go on to bail them out. Then have 2 shots if Rory Raccoon has to go on to bail them out, and 2 beers, Budweiser preferably, if AUK has to go on to bail them out. And that was the entire rules, as was back in the day. Yeah, they need to go up again. But I think EC Airwaves bingo or Radio Redux bingo, in fact that whole thing just did, yeah, that needs to be updated. But that's what it was. Now you know. If you didn't know before. The wonders. Question 7, Marvel vs. Capcom. Who won? Marvel did. Because they didn't have to make the game. They just had to give a thumbs up whether or not they approved the assets. So yeah, Marvel win because they get money and didn't have to put as much effort in as Capcom. They don't have to maintain anything. It's all, they just have to go yes, thumbs up. Kirby or DDD? DDD is epically awesome, and he's a king. Unless you're Vija, that's good enough for anyone. But he's awesome. Brawl. So seriously, Smash Bros. Brawl did one thing which made me care damn about the Kirby franchise, because you had King DDD and Meta Knight just being Meta Knight. I just cane everyone, but Meta Knight and King DDD are just like awesome characters, and I made me care about them.
Oh Jesus! What are the chances that at some point during this series the show will be invaded by a Metal Gear being driven by an assassin, all the while crafting blocks around him, and at the same time having hordes of zombies attack the studio whilst being flanked by a minigun wielding Russian puzzle solving archaeologist? Pretty high when Earthbot's here.
Pretty high when Earthbot's here, yeah. I would say that's a very good answer. And similarly, what are the chances of your show that will be invaded by Ram, Vija, Earthbot and on the main? Well, I need to get Blake to put on the audio cables to this.
Get that done somehow.
To get it working and nice and happy. And then once that's done, we'll get somewhere, I guess. We'll just check and see if there's any more questions in the old chat. Darkness, I don't think anyone would manage to survive any more than one episode of the Sonic show of this game. No, I don't think either. I think they showed a new mention of ponies. Who made these insane rules? But that's how I did. Yeah, I think we need to do EC Airwaves bingo and Radio Redux bingo along with the Sonic Hour drinking game. We'll do that. In fact, we'll do that for later this week. We'll not do it this evening.
Might as well.
Might as well do. We need to do it after the show. Speaking of after the show, we're going into our last pieces of music today as we are signing off. 2 hours. Radio Rex is back.
They're rusty.
We're rusty as hell. Did you notice? Of course you did. So, yeah, Andy's saying I'll play this at SOS. No, you don't want to play this at SOS, Andy. No, you don't. I bet for the bingo. Yeah, that'll be something you play. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, what music should we leave that on? Actually, you know what I'm going to play?
You gonna play?
I'm going to play.
That? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to play that,
That's pretty sweet.
which is this is a long track. Okay, again, this is from B-Man's 2008 music thing that he did. His little set that he did at SOS 2008. He did this old school mix, and it's like 13 minutes long, but it's really good. I mean, really good. So I'm going to play this as like our last piece of music to wind out the day. But that's it. I've been ArchangGK.
I've been Blink Drinker.
And we will see you next week because Radio Rex is back, baby. Kicking it old school and new school. Just kicking things.
Just kicking things when they're down.
Kick when they're down. In the face. If you count that as
Steel toe cap.
steel toe cap boots, yeah. In the face. And we're not playing for time here at all while we try and get this sorted out.
Sledgehammer.
The sledgehammer in the balls. A sledgehammer with steel toe cap boots on. In the balls and in your face. So then the end smells of your balls as it hits you in the face. It makes sense in our world, sadly. I don't know.
End it now.
End it now. Here's B-Man's old school mix from SO8. Next week, people.
Hello everybody. This is the Demon Hour. And I'm here to take you on a journey of musical fear. We're going to begin with some old school shizzle. The Sonical Mix app will take you all the way to the home zone. And back again. I hope you enjoy.